Yo people, Garrett in here for another video. You guys have probably already heard. If you didn't, it's probably in the thumbnail title. On July 5th, 2018, got struck by a vehicle. Yo people, Garrett here for another video. So it has been a year. It has officially been a year. If you guys didn't know, July 5th, 2018, I was hit by a car. It's still kind of crazy to say that. It's something that I don't really think about it until something triggers it. When I go biking, obviously, it's something I think about. If you guys haven't watched a video where I want to say it was around a week or two after I got hit, I recorded the video where I told you guys, and I made that video because one, people are wondering where videos were, and two, it was addressed by a few people that I was hit by a car. A few people did mention it, and I will be going over that in this video. This video is really to just kind of clarify things, update you guys on what's happening with everything, how I'm doing, and to say thank you because as lots of you guys know, there was a large amount of just support when that happened, which I do really appreciate, and I know I've addressed that I appreciate it, but I really want to touch on that in this video as well. So here we go. This video, not going to be going in detail about the accident. I have a video for that, right? That was that video that I recorded a year ago. If you haven't watched that, I really recommend you watch that before you watch this, and then when you're done that, watch this so you can see how I'm doing now. So either way, regarding how I'm doing good. I'm really doing good. I got very lucky, guys. I really did. The recovery process, it took a while, but I would say at this point I'm recovered. There's not much that I can really say not much like pain I'm having that I can directly associate to the accident. There is sometimes like a weird pain I'll get on my right side or something, and again, it could be from the accident, it may not be. Regarding the recovery process, so the first few weeks were terrible. Absolutely terrible. I was in pain, obviously. It was expected. I was hit by a car, right? Big pain was on my right elbow. That's what dented the driver door. Lots of you guys know, or the driver's side. Forget if it was a door or the front, like, little fender kind of thing, but either way, that hurt a lot. There was a big scrape there, lots of blood, obviously, at the time. Wasn't looking too pretty, but that's good now. I'm able to move my elbow here, so that's all good. I want to say it probably took 6 months before I was fully good. The first month was obviously, again, like, it was bad. It was really bad. Walking was difficult. I would say probably 3 to 4 weeks it was where walking was extremely difficult. Then after that, over time I've gone better and better. Again, within the first, I would say, after 6 months of from the accident, I would say that I was back to normal for the most part. Again, for the last 6 months that just happened, so I just talked about the first 6 months, right? But now the 6 months after that, so we're talking about like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and now 12 months afterwards. There's been occasionally weird things, weird pain, but again, I can't fully guarantee that it's because of the accident. It might just be I'm growing up, might be because it's something else, right? I've gotten injured other times too. Obviously, not as big as the car hitting me, but I've been injured before. So again, I don't really know, but regarding the first 6 months, it was challenging. It was challenging again. The first month, extremely challenging. I would say that I was able to do the things I wanted to do after, I would say, 2 months. I was able to do it. Now, I wasn't able to get back fully into like sport kind of things. Just recently, less than a month ago, I got on a regular bike for my first time, which was interesting. I've now ridden actually in that intersection a few times. Actually, today was my first time riding in that intersection. I'm recording this on July 4th, so happy July 4th, happy America Day, not America Day, it's Independence Day, right? So either way, I'm Canadian if you guys didn't know, but yeah, so I think I've kind of addressed the injuries a good amount. I'm good now. That's a big thing I'm trying to get across here, is that, yeah, there was pain. Obviously, that was to be expected, but now I'm at the point where I'm good. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to throw in a sponsor, and then what I want to do after that is I want to talk about my bike, law stuff, because obviously there's a legal process with all this, and just give my thank yous. So let's go ahead and throw in that sponsor now, guys. And also, before we do that, I just want to say the microphone you're hearing this video being recorded with is from Fifine. I have a full video all about this microphone system that they sent to me, so great appreciation for that. But either way, here's our sponsor for this video.
Join Lambo Mods' Patreon page to instantly receive access to some amazing modding creations. You will get early access to Lambo, Winston, and Beershot's awesome ideas. On top of all that, you will get cool textures and other unique modding tools. Join today using the link below.
Okay, guys, so let's talk about stuff. So my bike, not doing too good. Now, I've fixed most of it. The brakes are fixed, the wheels are aligned, the handlebars are realigned, everything like that's done. The only thing currently that is preventing me from riding that bike is the fact that the front wheel, I have a new rim and everything, but because that old rim is completely bent, but there's this one bolt that is stuck on there. It's some very soft metal, so when I tried to use the proper tool to take it off, it just started warping. So now it's at the point where the only way to get that off is to saw it off, and I think I need like a Dremel or something for that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have that, and my power drills aren't working right now, so hopefully one day I can get that done. It's something that is on my list. I just, again, don't have the tools for it right now. Maybe one day I can borrow someone's tools to do that. But yeah, so regarding the legal stuff, as was back then, I don't want to go into too much detail. I will say this, at the current point, I've decided to not sue. The person learned a lesson. That was the big thing. I know they learned that stop signs are important. I think when someone hits someone, it becomes pretty obvious. If my injuries were still lasting, if I still was unable to walk properly, I would probably be different here, but the stuff would be very different, guys. But we're good, so that's why I'm not pursuing legal in that sense. Regarding the cops and stuff, there's nothing to worry about with that. So I'm really, guys, just don't stress out about anything like that, okay? Final thing, guys, is I just want to say thank you for the support a year ago. It was, as you guys know, a difficult time. Getting hit was not not ideal, but you guys really helped me through that, and I really want to say a big thanks to Spencer, the squad, and all of you guys. Spencer, 200,000 subscribers, he didn't need to make a big part of his video that day about my accident, but he did. He chose to, and he updated you guys to the best he could about what was happening, and I greatly appreciate that. And he told you guys to send me some love, which you guys really did, so I appreciate that. And same with the squad at the time, didn't really know him that well. I think at the time he was at like 400 to 500,000 subscribers. Now obviously at like over 600,000. Congrats to him. But yeah, he also in his video mentioned my accident and asked you guys to send support, which again, greatly appreciate. Didn't expect any of that, but I truly do appreciate everything that they did to help through that difficult time. And then for you guys watching, if you're new, thank you for coming to the channel. But if you were there at that time, you guys literally made me cry on my first stream back. If you guys missed that, you guys can check that out. I started to tear up a bit, and that's because it wasn't like crying, but I was tearing up, as you guys know, and it was a very emotional stream. That stream, I think still to this day, probably one of our most supported streams ever. I think that stream when we were live got over 100 likes, which I think when that stream was, within the first day it had more likes than my channel's most liked video previously, so that became #1. Don't know where it places now, since we now have a video that's at like 900 likes, but I really do appreciate it. The channel back then, what were we at, like 2,000 subscribers, 3,000, 4,000? It was insane, just the amount of support. I think that stream got like, I want to say it got like 600, 800 views when live as well, and then after, a lot of support as well on top of that. So either way, I hope I've kind of addressed everything, guys. I hope that there's nothing really I didn't touch on. The big thing for this video is just telling you guys that I am good. There's no need to worry, no need to stress. I still get comments every day, just asking how I'm doing, and lots of people are watching that video for the first time recently, especially since it's been a year YouTube's been promoting it. But that's why I really wanted to make this video, to just kind of update you guys, for the people who aren't sure about my current condition. So I'm able to walk, I'm able to run, I'm able to bike right now even, which is crazy to think about. There was a bit, I don't want to say trauma, but yeah, the first time I got in a vehicle afterwards, I was honestly scared. I was very cautious looking around. First time I rode a bike after, even more cautious. And then going to that intersection, I haven't actually crossed that intersection the way I did when I got hit, but I have crossed it in other directions. And yeah, no, I went slow. I did obviously think about it each time, but I did it, right? That's a big thing. I'm not letting fear hold me back through that. So either way, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And again, I really appreciate the support when I got injured. You guys know, if you followed me on Instagram, I was really trying to be active there, just updating you guys, and I really was trying to feature pretty much all of you guys, everyone I could, and just say thank you. So hopefully you guys understood that back then, that I was blown away by the support. My whole family was, really. You guys were sending amazing messages to all of us, so thank you for that. You guys are awesome. Hopefully in the next year and any time to come, nothing like that will ever happen again. After it happened, I'll be honest, put it on my bucket list just so I could check it off. It was something I never wanted to happen, but what can I do, right? It's in the past now. We're moving on. So thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Bye-bye. Also, get Garrett Plays merchandise, guys. Links down below. I feel like I kind of have to say that, but like seriously, it's actually really comfortable. Look at this, guys. Ooh, I like it. Okay, yeah. See you guys.
Want to play games with your friends? Grab a dedicated server from GPortal. Make sure to click the link down below to receive an instant 5% discount.